잠시 후 도착 버스는 340번 버스입니다.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I don't usually do voiceovers or any talking for that matter, but to try something new, I'm going to narrate this episode. So without further ado, let's dive right into the vlog. This was filmed around Christmas 2022. I came out to Olympic Park after visiting my relatives for the holiday. My grandma cooked lunch, we opened presents, took photos, all that good Christmas stuff. And then I came out here just to enjoy the snow and my own company. I hope that didn't come across too narcissistic. It's snowing quite a bit today, and I know it snows back in Portland too, but Seoul just makes everything more magical. And it's actually my first Christmas and winter ever in Korea, so everything about this season is just so special. I think it's been about an hour since I got here. I am a city girl, but I think it's the Pacific Northwesterner in me. I love finding solace in these quiet nature corners. Anyways, I have some errands to run, so let's head to Apgujeong. I finished my errands, but I didn't film it, so here I am taking a break at Blue Bottle now. It's honestly not my favorite cafe, but it was the most convenient. I noticed that both Portland and Seoul favor coffee with sour, fruity notes, but I prefer the darker, nuttier profiles. That's why I usually go for a latte because the milk balances out the acidity. Oh, and I only drink iced. In Korea, we call people like me 얼주가, which means even if I freeze to death, I am drinking iced coffee. I'm trying to improve my Korean, so I've been reading this book of short essays. It's also cold outside, so I sat and read for a little while. To end the day, I'm checking out the Gosok Terminal Underground Mall. It's a massive underground market where you can find super cheap clothes, accessories, kitchenware, Christmas decorations, etc. Things in Korea are just so much more aesthetically pleasing. I wish I could take all of this stuff back to America with me. I've been wanting one of these cute little bath mats after seeing them in the vlogs of all my favorite Korean YouTubers, so I snagged one for about 6 USD. For some reason, I don't really have an appetite today, but I figure I should eat something. I found a Jaws Tteokbokki stand and ordered a small assorted plate for dinner. After eating, I walked back through the market to the subway station, clearly distracted along the way, and called it a night. It's now a few nights later and I have some work to do, so I'm walking over to this cafe called Cafe 4 Kil 25. For the past month, I've been living in Shinsadong, which is my favorite neighborhood in all of Seoul. Seriously, it has everything I love, from my favorite brands to the most well-designed restaurants, cafes, bars, photo booths, studios, etc. I've been trying my best to check out different cafes every time, but honestly I don't know if I can make it. It is my first time at this cafe though, so that's a win for the checklist, and they're dog-friendly, which is pretty rare for Seoul cafes. This random customer's dog came up to me and he was just the cutest little thing. When I go to a new cafe, I like to ask the barista what their signature drink is. Here, it's the marshmallow Einspanner, so that's what I got. Wow, I really did not get a flattering shot of this drink. Anyways, I hurried and got my work done before catching the bus for a late showing of the new Avatar movie. I heard people were struggling to get IMAX tickets for it, but I lucked out because there was another solo moviegoer and I was able to snag the seat next to him. A lot of my friends ask if I ever feel awkward doing things by myself, but I genuinely enjoy it. I've always been good at entertaining myself, but during COVID, I learned to shift my mindset from spending time by myself to spending time with myself. As a result, I've been learning so much about who I am, what I value, etc. Anyways, I'm at the CGV in Apgujeong. I'm obviously not going to film the movie, so let's fast forward to after. The movie was really good, but ended quite late. It's 2:15 now, but I'm kind of running on an emotional high. I think it's the thrill of walking home at 2 in the morning. This part of Seoul is pretty safe, so I'm not scared so much as I am worried that I'll freeze on the way because it's about 17 degrees Fahrenheit right now. As I started walking though, I didn't feel cold at all. It must be the adrenaline pumping. The walk home was only supposed to be 20 minutes, but I made a reckless detour to the Han River. I know, it's late and I wasn't sure if it would be safe, but I was extra aware of my surroundings on the way. I've said before in other videos, but she just has the strongest pull on me. I really don't know how to explain it, so I just had to come see her tonight. But you know it's really late if even the Namsan Tower's lights are off, so let's go home and go to bed. Guys, it's now another few nights later and I'm so sad to say this, but it's time for me to say goodbye to this Airbnb. I still have 3 more weeks here in Seoul, but the Airbnb host has other guests coming, so I need to switch to a different Airbnb. I love this neighborhood so much and this Airbnb has been just the biggest blessing, so I'm really sad about it, but what can we do? My checkout day is tomorrow, but I'm trying to get all my luggage packed today and get most of the cleaning done too. If you've ever been in Korea, you'll know that the recycling system is really complex. It's almost like rocket science. So it really took me a while to figure it out, but I feel like I'm a pro now. I have been saving these bags of different recyclables for a month now, like my entire stay, so that's why it looks like I have so much, but I'm taking them all out now so that I don't have to take care of it tomorrow morning. On top of all the recycling, we also have to separate food waste, which are the yellow bags I'm taking out now. I usually keep these in the fridge until trash day so they don't rot and stink up the kitchen. For plastics, we need to rinse them clean and discard them either as vinyl, which are soft plastics like wrappers and chip bags, or PET, which are hard plastics like milk jugs and takeout containers. It can get pretty confusing, so I'm just doing the best that I can. I always try to leave my Airbnbs cleaner than I found them, so I'm gonna do some more cleaning before heading to bed. I have another full morning of cleaning and packing tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Guys, I'm so sad. It's officially time to say goodbye. I have some time to kill before I can check into my next Airbnb, so I'm taking one last stroll as a resident of this neighborhood. My next host is letting me check in 2 hours early, so I'm gonna wait for my cab at another cafe I've been meaning to try. This coffee shop has so many different roasts and blends. Definitely visit if you're into coffee. They also have these fresh homemade fruit juices. They gave me a sample of the peach and it was so good. The barista recommended the wake up blend for me based on my coffee preferences, but it was still a little acidic for me. Quality-wise, it's still a good cup of coffee. Finally hopping in my cab to the next location. Because I have suitcases with me, I pay a little extra to call a tada. It's like Uber, they have their own app, but all the drivers drive a specific large van and the cabins are really comfortable. My new place is near Seongshin Women's University and it's about a 30-minute drive from here. So this is my new room, and as you can see it's really tiny. It's actually tinier than I thought from the pictures, but I'm only booked here for about a week and I'm actually going to be out of town for most of that time, so I don't really mind. I'm pretty exhausted from all that cleaning this morning, so I think I need to take a nap. I think this is also a good place to end the vlog, so thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this voiceover thing or if I should go back to silent vlogs. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe as it really helps me out. See you next week.